It is a very nice day, and well, the skies are blue, looking nice. I got a package from Criterion Collection, which always makes a nice day even better. So let me open this up and show you what I got. By the way, Criterion, if you're not in the Criterion emails, you probably should be if you're at all interested in Criterion movies. They had a 50% sale off for Blitz, a flash they called it, one day only from like noon to noon. So if you were able to take advantage of that, great, congratulations. And if you weren't, be on the lookout the next time for it. I put these nice Air Plus things, you know, save these in case I ever want to use those. Their packaging. And let's see what I got here. First up is a film by Robert Bresson called Mouchette. Yeah, black and white. There's the back. It says Robert Bresson plumbs great reservoirs of feeling with Mouchette, one of the most searing portraits of human desperation ever put on film. I tend to gravitate toward these depressing ones. Yeah, faced with a dying mother, an absent alcoholic father, and a baby brother in need of care, the teenage Mouchette seeks solace in nature and daily routine, a respite from her economic and pubescent turmoil. An essential work of French filmmaking, Bresson's hugely empathetic drama elevates his trapped protagonist into one of the cinema's great tragic figures. It's 81 minutes. It's in black and white. It's binaural. It's in French with English subtitles, and it's a 1.66 to 1 aspect ratio. I've really been looking forward to getting some Robert Bresson. I didn't own any before. So this is a new restored high-definition digital transfer. Audio commentary by renowned film scholar, critic, and festival programmer Tony Raines. Au Hasard de Bresson, a half-hour documentary about the director featuring behind-the-scenes footage of Robert Bresson directing Mouchette. Traveling, a segment from the Cine Magazine TV series Cinema, featuring on-set interviews with Bresson and actors Nadine Nortier and Jean-Claude Goulbert. Original theatrical trailer, cut by Jean-Luc Godard, and new and improved English subtitle translation. They always improve in those subtitles, huh? Plus a new essay by writer Robert Polito. Anyway, looks great. 363 is the spine number if you're keeping track. And really looking forward to adding and watching Mouchette, Robert Bresson. Or Bresson. It's probably Robert Bresson. Someone's going to correct me on the pronunciation, no doubt. But that's all right. I think it's Robert Bresson, now that I think about it, since it's French. But anyway, here's a film, Au Hasard Balthazar, by Robert Bresson. Or Bresson. Robert Bresson, let's go with that. Interesting story about a donkey who, it's really the people who own the donkey, and the donkey passes hands throughout the movie. And some treat the donkey well, some treat the donkey poorly, and so on. But, yeah, beautiful. 297, beautiful film. Another one that's supposed to be really, really nice. It's a 1966 movie. If you can read that. I don't know if you can be able to read that or not. 95 minutes, black and white, binaural, in French with English subtitles, 1.66 to 1 aspect ratio. Starting to sound familiar. This is a profound masterpiece from one of the most revered filmmakers in the history of cinema. Director Robert Bresson. Au Hasard Balthazar. Follows the donkey Balthazar as he is passed from owner to owner, some kind and some cruel, but all with motivations beyond his understanding. Balthazar, whose life peril is that of his first keeper, Marie, is truly a beast of burden, suffering the sins of man. But despite his powerlessness, he accepts his fate nobly. Through Bresson's unconventional approach to composition, sound, and narrative, this seemingly simple story becomes a moving parable of purity and transcendence. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Get an interview, got a 66 television show about the film featuring Bresson, Jean-Luc Godard, Louis Malle, and members of Balthazar's cast and crew. Original theatrical trailer, an essay. It's 297 on the spine. And this one, I've looked for this one every time they have the Barnes & Noble 50% off. I never find it. It's never there. I don't know if it's just my bad luck or what, but same with Mouchette. Neither one of those are ever in any of the stores I frequent. There's 2 or 3 of them. Anyway, go on to the last one. Not by Robert Bresson. And the one I've been looking forward to the most, I think, this is called Tokyo Story by Yusajiro Ozu. And that pronunciation could certainly be questioned, no doubt, but I'll take my shot. Took my shot at it. You can take yours. 2 discs. There they are. Disc 1 is the high definition transfer with the audio commentary, theatrical trailer, optimal image quality, and new and improved subtitles naturally. A 40-minute tribute to Ozu on the second disc, along with a 2-hour documentary about the life and career of Ozu. I don't know much about him. Yasujiro Ozu's Tokyo Story follows an aging couple, Tomi and Sakuichi, on their journey from their rural village to their 2 married children in bustling post-war Tokyo. The reception, however, is disappointing. Too busy to entertain them, their children send them off to the hot springs. After Tomi falls ill, she and Shukichi return home. The children, grief-stricken, hasten to be with her. From a simple tale unfolds one of the greatest of all Japanese films, starring Ozu regulars Chishu Ryu and Setsuko Hara. The film reprises one of the director's favorite themes, that of generational conflict, in a way that is quintessentially Japanese, and yet universal in its appeal. Really looking forward to this one. It's 135 minutes. It's a 1953 film. Black and white, monaural in Japanese with optional English subtitles, which I will be turning on. 1.33 to 1 aspect ratio. Spine number 217, and there's a look at the spine. These three movies, Tokyo Story, Hazard, Balthazar, and Mouchette, really should be 3 great watches for me. All 3 of them are ones that I've wanted for a while. All 3 are very emotional stories. Despair, the indignity of life, and a parable for all. And then again, more of a parable type, how we treat our elderly, how we don't want to be around them, and then when they're close to death, we flock to them. So interesting, and I'll be looking forward to all 3 of these. They will be all great watches for me, no doubt. I kind of like the depressing Criterions for some reason. They seem more profound to me. Although Life of Brian's pretty fun. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this. I know Criterions aren't the most popular thing for a lot of folks, but those cinephiles who really enjoy this type of movie, no doubt these would be movies you would enjoy. And for those of you who haven't taken the Criterion plunge and are a little hesitant, you might want to try one of these. I mean, maybe one of the English-speaking titles would be a good one to start with. But I don't think you could go too far wrong with a movie like Ikiru or Seven Samurai if you're open to the subtitles. And any of these would probably be good ones too to check out. I mean, they're simple stories told with a lot of images, no doubt, and a lot of powerful scenes. I'd recommend The Bicycle Thief or Thieves to anybody who's starting out. I just, from a foreign film standpoint, that's just, to me, is great. Well, that's it, guys. Sorry for the glare, but beautiful day out here. And Dina DVD, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your comments. I know this one probably won't get a lot because it is a Criterion, but I just enjoy these Criterions so much that I feel like I need to share. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.